When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
In Walmart Sue time was ticking away. Only a few nights left till the big holiday. But last-minute gifters had no need to worry. Walmart Express Delivery got their gifts in a hurry. From Nintendo to Nespresso and Lego flowers, they could check off their lists in as fast as an hour. All of Newville, East, West, South, and North could order gifts up until 5 p.m. on December 24th. So this holiday, just do as the Who's do. With gift delivery this fast, they all gasped. From Walmart? Who knew? Subject to availability, terms and fees apply.
This episode is brought to you by NBA on Prime. This Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern, it's the Emirates NBA Cup Championship game on Prime. This year's quest for the Cup has been building to this, the championship game, live from Las Vegas. Not a Prime member? Sign up for a 30-day free trial to get started today. The Emirates NBA Cup Championship game, this Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern, only on Prime. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. You're ready to move your business forward, but first, you need to find the right team. Start your search with Indeed-sponsored jobs. It can help you reach qualified candidates fast, ensuring your listing is the first one they see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs are 90% more likely to report a hire than non-sponsored jobs. See the results for yourself. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
Of The Reality Is, as always, it's Noor, and Amanda Hunt is back because breaking news. Breaking news. Love Island's Shelly and Ace have called it quits.
That's right. This news has crested and broken in the last couple of hours. Who could have foreseen? I'm so shocked.
Who could have guessed the show about naked, beautiful people finding love in a villa didn't work out?
It's anytime a Love Island couple breaks up, I always ask who, but they, I know Ace and Shelly. I'm sad for them, kind of. I'm happy for them that they've broken up in time to be cast for next season's Love Island games. I think that's really important. And for me, Nick and Alandria, I almost never follow these people, but I do follow Alandria because she is truly so beautiful. It's out of this world. Like,
it's actually unfair how beautiful she is. It's kind of ridiculous.
I feel great for her. Like, I'm not jealous because she doesn't make me feel bad or whatever, because it's like I could literally never. Like, I could never in a million billion years. And so I can just be like, wow, I can appreciate how beautiful this woman is.
It's actually shocking. Every time they're like, Alandria's in like a new commercial for like something, I see the commercial and I go, wow.
How can it be?
That.
She deserves it all. Put her in every commercial.
Put her in literally everything. Okay. Well, good luck to you, Shelly and Ace. Shalace.
Yeah. Between Shalace and Broad, we are really in a week of breakups. Bronwyn and Todd.
Thank you for breaking it down. Because I was like, Broad.
Also Tronwyn. I don't know what we're more into. Either way, both the most shocking and least shocking divorce I've ever heard about.
Wait, hold on. My audio's doing weird things again. I'm so sorry.
No.
You know what it is? It's I can't trust my my Bluetooth. Okay, well hopefully the audio's fine. We'll find out once I finish recording. It's
I mean,
okay.
it's still showing on the Zencaster.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh, that's sad. That's tragic, actually. And Dobby, of course, was like, I've been sleeping for hours, but are you doing something? I have to get up and go out.
Your dog
has to. He's like, are you on a podcast? Are you on a Zoom with your psychiatrist? I got to get something going right now. Bless
Sweet
his
Dobby.
little heart. I know. God, he's
Well,
hanging
also,
in there.
In Dobby's defense, he overheard me talking about how my audio is weird. He was like, the episode's not going to be good anyway. Let me just
insert myself, my loud little dog body into this whole thing. Oh, God.
Okay, Todwin or Broad? Broad. You guys decide. Yeah, breaking news. Bronwyn and Todd have called it quits. And I think it's for real because even designer Christian Siriano. I always get it confused. Siriano. I get it confused, unfortunately, now because of my lovely, stupid husband. He, the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, is Nick Sirianni. And so sometimes, who I for years was calling Nick Siriano because of Christian.
Yeah.
And then now I get both confused. So anyway, even Christian posted pictures of Bronwyn today being like, thanks for being my muse.
Okay, designer of note, designer of record. If Christian Siriano's weighing in, it's done.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I think that's it.
And she's got a whole season of her trying to be nice to him and cater to his needs to show the courts.
You know what? She played the long ass game, and I really like that for her. She, I feel, took all of the notes of all of the housewives of yore and said, I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to do that. And what's that? Candy Burris is divorcing a Todd?
I mean, Todds all around the world, you're on notice. If you're listening to this and you're a Todd, watch it.
You know what I think is stupid about the name Todd?
Yeah. What? Which thing is stupid?
The 2 Ds.
It's excessive. It's excessive.
Why is it there?
So that Todd can feel long enough.
Yes.
It's too short of a name.
Because there's, besides the name like Todrick, who I only know of Todrick Hall, I don't know anybody else whose name is Todd. And I don't know if Todd is short for something. Because I don't think it is.
Wow, so you just choose. You look at a baby and you go, it's a Todd.
The first thing that comes up when I write, is Todd short? It says for anything. No, Todd generally is just Todd.
That is what, because Todd sounds like an app. Yeah. It's like, oh, if you download Todd, your browser will run faster or something. It's not like a cool app or a fun app. It's functional and runs in the background.
Okay. It's actually, the name is originated from Middle English, where Todd means fox. Well, literally none of the Todds that I've met on Bravo are foxes. So
nope. Sorry, they're not. Let me just, I don't know if you can see poor Dobby desperately in his outfit trying to get inside.
Patreon exclusive.
Dobby's wearing a little gray sweater with a little plaid bear on it. Very cute.
Very Ralph Lauren.
Yes, and not Ralph Lauren at all. I tried to get my husband to buy a designer. No, it wasn't even designer. It was a Carhartt dog jacket at Petco.
Cute.
On sale. And he was like, why would he need a work jacket? And I was like, why are you asking me questions like this? I can't even.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why would he need that?
He needs a lot of outfits. He gets cold. Originally I was dressing up my dog just because I thought it was fun. But now he gets cold and he'll just stand and want his little outfit because he's 12. He's old. Or 14. We're not sure.
Did somebody lie to you about his age when you
He is
got
of
him?
dubious origins. James adopted him when he was a middle-aged dog, 7.
Yeah.
So we can't. I mean, look, Patreon exclusive right now.
Patreon exclusive. We got James.
We got him on vid. And poor Dobby trying to make it up the stairs. Thanks, James.
Sweet dog.
Oh my God. You guys love people who listen to Bravo love content about just an old dog walking up some stairs, right?
They do. They do. Famously, they do because they've been watching seasons upon seasons of Lisa Vanderpump's suspicious dogs that come and go and come and go.
And the meat at Sir never gets better. Also, we are in mourning of a Bravo dog this week, Toya's dog.
We are. We're going to talk about it. All right, we're going to talk about Potomac first. So Potomac this week, we had Giselle test drove a car. Ashley dumped her fake boyfriend. Kiarna's boyfriend, Greg, pretended to buy a very expensive engagement ring. Monique and Giselle sort of made up. And then Stacey launched her cannabis gummy, Shio, where Tia was told to toodle-doo. This Giselle and Monique meet up. What do we think about it? What do you think?
When I heard Monique was coming back on the show, I said big thumbs down and a raspberry. I did not enjoy her the first time around, and I'm loving her. I am loving her poster child for divorce of a bad husband. You know, like we watched her on the show, like beg Chris, like, please be involved with the kids. Please pay attention to me. Please love me. And he was like, ugh, just use money. And like now she doesn't need any of that. She's got a new bird. Stay away from the fans. And she's so chill. Like when Ashley was like, oh, well, Stacey's talking to Chris Samuels, like, okay, first of all, it's Bravo. So we're always fighting over a man that nobody should want. And do you think that's okay? But my opinion, to answer your question without asking you a question instead, I really am loving Monique's return. I'm having a good time. She makes me feel calm. She's so beautiful. So always great to see.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's a great answer. Now, what was your question?
My question is, what do you think actually went on between Stacey and Chris Samuels?
I don't think anything went on between Chris Samuels and Stacey. I think they went on a few dates, and they didn't really hit it off because fee fi fo fum. Like he just every time they talk about Monique being like married and like how she was like a shell of a person, they always cut to her folding the most gigantic pair of underwear I've ever seen in my life.
The worst thing about doing reality TV is that they'll have something vulnerable about you and just clip it and show it and show it. Like
you're like, there's Monique folding giant underwear.
Yeah. Like, I think this Chris Samuels is a big weird thing. And did you see what Monique said on somebody's radio show? I saw it on Instagram.
That apparently like Cookie and Chris hooked up.
And that Cookie is like always Cookie seems like a Heather Gay to me. Derogatory. And I could see her running to Chris and being like, Chris, guess what? Blah, blah, blah. Like, so Cookie's energy has been off to me since she entered our screens.
Yeah.
The way she hates Stacey, I don't understand why any of them hate Stacey. I really don't understand it from Cookie, a person who we don't have context for.
Yeah, I don't know you. Also, I heard that when Chris and Monique were on Love and Marriage DC, she was like making fake bot accounts and fake accounts and like harassing people in like comments and stuff. So
that stuff is so creepy. Like it really weirds me out.
No, we got to get Cookie out. Cookie, you're cooked.
Yeah,
out, please. No,
well, you're done. I can't. And I can't with Ashley and Giselle being like, well, Cookie said blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I'm sorry. Is Cookie your long lost family member? Why are we like fully believing Cookie from two women who have lied about so many things? Like whenever the housewives are mad that someone's lying, I'm like, that's the job. You're all hired to be housewives. Every one of you lies all the time.
Yeah. Like if the lies that you have against Stacey, Giselle specifically for you, is that she lied about a partner on camera, and you think that she's lying about her current husband. Well, Giselle, Monique literally brought a binder and confirmed for us that you brought Jamal in just for cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let's not throw stones from that very, very fragile glass house, you know?
And Ashley, you lied. You didn't lie that you had a husband, but you lied for him in ways that I would argue are much more damaging than just having a fake thirsty boyfriend and like a husband who clearly does not want to be on camera.
Yeah. And like you lied for an HR violation.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not go there. The fact that she keeps being like, Stacey, you just keep giving me reasons not to trust you. What? She's not asking you to give you her like social security. Like, I don't understand. You're not doing anything here. She's just showing up and having a good time. Like, I like Wendy's approach. Wendy's like, she's harmless. Like, if I'm not mad, if Monique's not mad, why is everybody else mad? It doesn't make any sense. And
Wendy's having the best season. I'm like, please don't go to jail, Wendy. I'm loving you now.
It's such a shame.
She deserves that money. She's wearing it. She's showing it to us. She's doing art with it. Like, her clothes are incredible this season. I'm glad she has that money.
Yeah. And like, I mean, we know that she has money because she's not even getting her husband's strain of weed that is named after her for free. She went and she had to purchase the Nutty Professor
That's right.
She had to pay into it, so
it's,
like
it's Happy Eddie, not Free Eddie. Okay, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's so silly that they're getting so mad at Stacey. I think is she full of shit? Probably. I don't care. Her pants are on fire and I'm like, bring it on. I don't care.
I love to watch them.
I love it.
She's wearing them perfectly. And Tia being so mad about this thing where her husband's like, oh, I think I'm out of town. Okay, sorry. If we're getting mad about white lies about stuff like that, I have no people in my life who will love me. Because like sometimes you just got to tell a white lie. Because like the truth is Timo or whatever his name is was like, I don't want to go to that. And so they made up a white lie. Who cares?
Yeah, and whether or not he was coming into town or leaving out of town, the point is the man didn't want to be there, which actually Stacey did say to Tia, like, hey, I don't think he feels comfortable yet being on camera. You invited me. I said no. That's that. For you to like go and tell Wendy, like, basically, oh, she lied to me and she said that I'm the closest person to her. Like, all of that was just so silly and so unnecessary. And it was just like, I kind of felt bad for Tia because I really like her. And it's very clear to me that Giselle and Ashley were like, we're going to go after Stacey this season. So like, that's what you want to do if you want to like stick on to the show. And like, poor Tia's just going with it because I don't even think Tia's that convinced that she dislikes Stacey. I think that Tia's okay with it,
And like Tia doesn't know yet that we like her when she's breezy and British, and like there seems to be some misconception among like the newer members of the cast that you have to be like upset about something in order to be interesting, which like incidentally was like my whole personality from like age 10 to age like 28. So I do understand how that could happen. But we just want to see you live your lives. I also want to say Greg doesn't Greg have a second G or a third G that's unnecessary?
Yeah, is it Greg with an extra G at the end?
I know there is a Greg with an extra G on Bravo, and I believe that it's goatee Greg. He like I believe if you have to pressure a man to marry you, you should break up with that man and never speak to him ever again.
Okay. No, I just Googled it. It's not that his name has this. You're going to love this. His name is Greg, no extra G, but his last name is Diggs, which does have 2 G's.
Okay. So he's flagrant with the G's. And I'm sorry, Tay Diggs can get away with those 2 G's, but Greg with your flip-flops and your goatee, you are no Tay Diggs. Okay? How dare you?
I love that Angel, who really has no personality, but her mother, Kiarna's mother, showing up and like literally breathing down Greg's neck and being like, yeah, your $180,000 ring. Okay, Greg. And you're going to buy her that condo? All right, sure. And he's like, hey, so looks great. I'll be back later, I guess, when the girls aren't around, and I'll make sure it's good. And we're like, I've never seen a man sweat so hysterically before. And I love to see men uncomfortable. So
that part was great.
Brought me a lot of joy.
I just wish the pressure was on Kiarna to leave him forever. She is so beautiful. Every time I see a gorgeous, gorgeous woman like this on Bravo, I'm like, do you know that you could get like any man in the world? You could probably come steal my husband. I don't want you to, but I'm just saying, like, you don't need to be settling for Greg, who doesn't even let you live with his kids and isn't nice to you. Like, you could be with somebody nice who's hot. Or if you don't care about hot, which you clearly don't, maybe just nice.
Yeah, and like I think that Greg is probably a somewhat normal person. Like apparently he runs a social work organization. Like it sounds like Greg does really good work in the community, like and all that kind of stuff. But like Kiarna's a baddie. And I don't want her to be pulled down, by Greg and by Angel.
And Angel being like, I'm sorry, 30s is middle-aged. You need to settle down. It's like, Angel, you need to settle down. Like 30s is not like, I guess everything's middle-aged depending. Like you don't know how, no one knows how long they're going to live. But like in your 30s, you should be setting your standards and drawing and learning how to draw boundaries and love yourself.
And I need to know how old Angel is because I did spend a lot of time on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram one day trying to figure out just how old Angel is because when I close my eyes, I hear old lady and I couldn't figure it out. Like I know she's younger than Wendy because Wendy is 41 and or almost 42. And Angel said that she was in college at the same time, but like she's a little bit younger.
Oh, so she's probably like 38.
At least.
Yeah.
But she made it sound like she's 35.
Well, I mean, Angel is famous for putting things through a filter. I can't with these pretend hurt of like, how can this is me? How can you call me out, babe? You look like ChatGPT. Like you look like you were like AI draw a woman. Like it doesn't look anything like her because I think Angel is beautiful.
I do too.
She's gorgeous. She looks great. She has a great life, great husband, miscellaneous children we've never seen. Like. At least one house that she is not being asked to leave. So she has a great life. I wish she would like love herself or body dysmorphia or whatever it is. Like I never filter my pictures ever, ever, ever. Not even a little bit because I do not want someone to meet me and think I look uglier in person than I did on Instagram. It's my greatest fear in life.
By the way, when we had a conversation a while ago about being photogenic, a lot of people commented that actually we're both really good on camera.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Reality TTs. That's really nice. Please tell my agent. He's not sure.
Okay, let's go over to Married to Medicine. This week on Married to Medicine, we got Heavenly back, and we had a scene where she was like sad and somber, and she was doing that high-pitched daddy voice that she does when she's like, Daddy, do you think that Buddy's never going to come back? When she's like talking about her son. And I was like, okay, so we're going to get a new Heavenly because she's like running for office for something until we got Toya's dog's funeral. And she said something crazy. Like I wanted to write it down, but like I just didn't because I was like laughing too hard. She said something like, if Toya wants me to, I'll show up and like drag her dead dog with me or something like crazy like that, And I was like, okay, the old Heavenly's back. And then they also all danced sexily and Quad and Simone made up once again. But like that won't last very long, I think. But no, I mean, what are your thoughts about this doggy funeral?
Okay, I was devastated for Toya. I also said, housekeeper, you're a liar. It didn't happen that fast. I'm so sorry. It just doesn't happen that fast. At 18, the dog may have made a choice. We just don't know. It's hard to be 18 as a dog that's really old. We just don't know.
Maybe the dog never got used to things because you keep changing houses.
That is also true. I will say, we have a pool. Dobby has fallen in the pool 3 different times. Oh. Has never gotten himself out. Like, not that we just stand there and we're like, oh, figure it out. But like, he's flailing. Somebody gets him out. But like, and he is a Cocker Spaniel. They are literally water dogs. Cannot survive in the water. So, I understand. I mean, this woman held like a sip and see for a Birkin bag. So an animal who she actually loved. I thought it was kind of nice. Like, it's not something that I would do, but I am not I am not married to medicine, you know, like they would never allow me on the show. I'm not Phaedra. I can't fake it. So like I thought it was nice, and I thought it was nice everybody like took it seriously enough to like show up and like wear white and be like supportive of her. Toya is kind of a silly person, but like
she is.
I like her. I'm compelled by her.
I know. It's like everybody's like, she's a silly goose, but she's our silly goose. And we're going to support her because you know what? That silly goose lost her dog.
And it's rare that a woman is made better by being married to a man. But Dr. Eugene, he's so great. And like, I'm always like, if Dr. Eugene loves Toya, she must be great.
Yes, I agree. I think that he's a voice of reason. And I feel like the fact that he like adores his wife, like tells me that like, and they have really good kids. And so I feel like that's gotta mean something.
Those boys are very respectful.
Yeah. Now, Toya is not going to vote for Heavenly. Do you think that the other women should vote for Heavenly?
Do you think there's a world where Heavenly actually gets the party's nomination and progresses to be on the ballot enough to be voted for?
Yeah, because the president of the United States is a reality TV star.
You know what? Okay. I forgot that we live in the United States in 2025. Heavenly will probably be president. You know, I think actually all of them will vote for her. I even think Toya will vote for her when it comes down to it.
I think so too. And I just loved Heavenly being like, do you know what this position, do you know what a state representative does? Do you know what that means?
And it's like, Heavenly, don't make it sound less important than it is, because like no one knows. That was the whole joke of Angela's like relationship on The Office for a long time, is like stuff like they're in the state legislature, and that's kind of what I know. Like,
yeah. And I don't even think that, and I just love that. I love that one of my favorite things about Toya is if you ever question her intelligence, that's like her fastest trigger. But she's not necessarily going to like prove you wrong. She will yell at you though.
Yes. Yeah. She can't, you can only do what the tools in your toolbox will allow. And Toya she can stand up for herself.
She can. I'll tell you what I don't care about on Married to Medicine, but I still watch it year after year, is the husband scenes. I don't care about these. And it's always the same. They're like, ladies, every year some new guy comes and goes, what do I do with these women? And they're like, just always say that she's right. You know how ladies be. Anyway, right. You got to keep your lady in check, man. And he's like, all right. I'm like, shut up, guys.
And Curtis, I especially don't want to hear from you.
No. And you know what? Again, shout out to Eugene, because Curtis is like, we have to put our wives in place when they're wrong, and we can't just support them. And Eugene was like, well, my wife wasn't wrong. So
I drew a little heart around his name on my screen. I was like, Dr. Eugene, shut up. You're the best.
Okay. You ready to talk about Salt Lake City?
I'm always ready to talk about Salt Lake City.
This week, the ladies went to Greece.
Opa.
It was Greek week. It was Greek week. The ladies head to Santorini, and everyone is on weirdly excellent behavior. There's cameras on planes this time. Mm-hmm. And even when they're late to dinners, everybody's like, it's fine. Even when they're trolling each other by buying matching Cartier watches, they're like, it's fine. Even when they're being told that they have weird shaped heads, everyone's like, it's fine. But then at the end, somehow Heather is crying because she's the victim of Meredith's attack on Brittany.
Heather Gay. I will tell you, this whole season, I've been like, get Meredith Marks off the show. I'm tired of her. She obfuscates the truth. And Heather Gay in one episode has made me be like, Meredith's right. Fuck you, Heather. Like, I'm so mad at Heather. And it's like, listen, we're not going to see the footage, but also like, Heather, you were not wronged in any way. like you're digging for a storyline because all we've seen is like your dirty mattress and that your daughters are going to state school in Florida, which I went to state school in Arizona, not hating, but like my parents didn't buy a bunch of shit and throw it on my bed.
No, I went to Rutgers, the state school of the state that I belong to. So I'm not whatever. That's where G and Judice went. But you know what I mean? It's just I agree with you. I was like, the whole episode, I was like, okay, I get it. Like Meredith's trying to talk to Heather and she wants to have like a separate scene or whatever. And then when Heather like really, so initially I was like, okay, I understand Heather's point because she was like, look, Meredith, you are all, first of all, two things happened to Heather. There I was like, okay, maybe this is why Heather's in a weird place. They like jokingly brought up that thing of like, Bronwyn, are you going to hook up with like a hot Greek guy? And Bronwyn was like, no, my marriage is actually super fine. And I was like, nobody uses those words to talk about how good their marriage is.
The look on her face was like, I am white knuckling it through this marriage, this conversation, everything.
And so she's like, no, my marriage is super good. So then that's why Heather's like, am I crazy? That happened. Didn't it happen? We were all there. It happened. And then so I think it's like a repetition in their minds of like, a thing happened on the plane and everybody's acting like it didn't happen, or Meredith is acting like it didn't happen. Then we just have to pretend like it didn't happen. And then I think like going over to like this thing at the dinner where Heather lost me was when she was like, you questioned my integrity. I was like, oh, Heather, shut the hell up.
Also, Heather, you maybe lied about hooking up with Captain Jason. Also, Heather, you lied about that stupid black eye for 2 seasons. Don't. Like, it's the same thing. It's like, if it's fine. I like enjoyed the first episode of arguing about Planegate. And I honestly really enjoyed Whitney being like, Meredith, you have a problem with rage and with drinking. Because like, she does, you know, like those are things that are true. And I can understand why Whitney is like extra triggered by the whole thing. And also like, I'm so ride or die for Whitney in a way that like, I love Whitney so much. And if I knew, when I know little girl types in real life, I hate them. I have no patience for them in my real life. And on the show, I'm like, let them do whatever they need to do. They're little. Like,
I had to take a screenshot of it and post it up immediately. Whitney's talking about how, like, even though Bronwyn told Meredith about what I said to her and my trust is broken, I think the key, this is what she said exactly verbatim. I quote, I think the key to moving forward in friendship is not going backwards.
Hey, Fidelity. What's it cost to invest with the Fidelity app?
Start with as little as $1 with no account fees or trade commissions on U.S. stocks and ETFs.
That's music to my ears.
I can only talk.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Zero account fees apply to retail brokerage accounts only. Sell order assessment fee not included. A limited number of ETFs are subject to a transaction-based service fee of $100. See full list at fidelity.com/commissions. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Jason, Disney asked me to do this podcast thing. I need some advice.
You've got to have banger guests.
Walker and Leah. Daniel Deemer. Tim Simons. Adam Copeland.
You're the one asking the questions.
How? Why?
And they better answer.
I don't know anything.
Epic.
This season is just makeup.
Quest. I'm Arian Samhadri. Welcome to the Percy Jackson and the Olympians official podcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts. And watch season 2 of Percy Jackson streaming now on Disney Plus and Hulu. Learn more at disneyplus.com/whatson.
Here's my 30-second story with Guinness. As soon as my sister and I get home for the holidays, we don't even unpack. We head straight to our pub. The bartender already knows our order, Guinness and fries. We laugh all night, catch up with old friends, and walk home with faces sore from smiling. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. That was my 30-second story with Guinness.
Guinness Draft Stout. Please enjoy responsibly. Imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York.
All right, listen up, nacho chips. Quiet down, crispy potatoes. This is the moment Velveeta's been preparing you for, and you're not about to crack under pressure. Today's the day to go all in on the drip. Velveeta's Heat and Eat Queso is the MVP of any game day spread, so stick by them, and you'll be golden. Now get out there and make delicious history. No tailgate party is complete without Velveeta.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee. I found this great place to stay this weekend.
Click on the link and book it.
Oh, wow. McAfee alerted me that this site is fake and even blocked it.
Cybercriminals create fake sites to steal your passwords and financial data. McAfee identifies and blocks these sites to keep you safer online, so you can book your trip without worry. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
Where's the lie?
Whitney Wildrose, our poet laureate.
Please get her on the poll at a national level. Get her up there saying her truth.
It cracked me up. Whitney being like, "Don't you guys see? Don't you see it? It's Meredith. It's how you treated Brittany, and it's pulling us apart." And I was like,
loved it. Like that. Maybe she's doing the same thing as Heather, but I don't care. The way she does it is so absurd. Whereas Heather's like, Meredith, you made me seem like a liar. And it's like, Heather, you literally are a liar. We've watched you lie many times.
Yeah, it's really wild. Also, like, I think there's a difference between Whitney and Heather are essentially doing the same thing. But one thing that Whitney does is that she turns it into like a larger emotional sort of like what this means to the group thing, whereas Heather makes it about herself. Like, even Heather being like, Lisa and Angie got into it about who copied who on their Cartier watch, which I like that. I love that kind of petty shit.
Incredible. Yes.
So good. Right? Like, I think that that's so funny, but it's like, that's between Angie and Lisa. And then to be in on the joke, you went to the duty free shop and you and Whitney got matching watches. Like, that's so loser.
And well, Whitney didn't even buy it. Heather bought both of them. Which so Whitney was like, great, thank you for the watch. Like, that's that made me, I was like, Heather, what? And then Heather was like, ooh, maybe I'll buy those hideous Prada like slides.
Yeah.
Like, you're copying, you're not, I mean, Heather doesn't have good taste. Lisa doesn't have good taste. So it makes sense that they would copy each other and their bad taste. But like, I can't imagine looking at something ugly and complimenting it sincerely. And that is what, I mean, who among us is not guilty of the Mean Girls thing of going, oh my gosh, where did you get that skirt? But nice, but you say it in a nice way. You know, you say it like, oh my God, where's that skirt from? But those slides were so ugly. And if Heather goes out and buys them, honestly, go to the loser table. You have to go sit with all the men on Bravo because you're being a loser.
One of my favorite things about Lisa Barlow, and I've said this always, is that Lisa Barlow is thinking that she is functioning on a television show like The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where we have like scene upon scene of the women like walking in with their expensive things and like the price tag at the bottom and like sparkly twinkles and all that stuff. Like, that is what Lisa Barlow thinks that she is on, even though we are like 6 seasons in, and that is not the show. We are on Real Housewives of New York when we were screaming about the fish room. Like, this is, that's the show that you're on. And so it cracks me up when Lisa's like, glam, I have to take my glam everywhere. Glam is amazing. Look at my Gucci things and my Chanel things. I just like love picking up things, and I just like love things, but also like, I don't care about things. Angie, you care too much about things. Like, Lisa functions like a 6th grader who really loves Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And what's funny about Heather is Heather's like, that's so corny. Can I be just like you?
Yeah, that's so corny. Unless we're best friends, and then actually I love it. Also, production showing that montage of Lisa being like, I have to have glam, and then her walking up the stairs with her Spanx just fully out under her dress. I was like,
fucked
up. Producers of this show hate Lisa Barlow.
They cannot stand her. And then she's like, I get glam done every single day. Somebody comes and does my makeup every single day. And then they show her with like, the skin was looking like the spray tan was off. The skin was looking crazy. I was like, no, they can't stand her. They're like, anytime we can get shots of Lisa Barlow without makeup, we're going to do it. Also, big flex on Angie being like, oh my God, your makeup looks so beautiful. And then Lisa goes, yeah, Angie, did you do yours yourself? And then Angie goes, actually, Lisa, I don't have any makeup on. And I was like, oh.
And she was like, I take really good care of my skin. I don't like, Oh, I know. That was like a chill.
I was like, is that my porn?
Moment. Yeah. Like that. If someone was like, why do you watch Housewives? I would show them that exchange and say, that is why I watch.
Between like these little snippets of Angie versus Lisa have continuously been my favorite. Like the horse fight from last week is still something that makes me laugh because she's like, what are you going to do with 2 horses? She's like, none of your business what I'm going to do
private.
with 2 horses.
That's a private question. You can't ask what someone does with 2 horses. Like, Lisa, we don't even know what you've done with 1 horse. Also, bullshit that she has a horse. If Lisa bought a horse, there would be like 75 mentions of her being like, and then this was me with my horse. Oh, my phone background, it's me with my horse. Like, she would be like, John, that conversation with her and John would have happened at the stables. Like, she would be flaunting this horse left and right. She may have bought a stake in a horse, potentially. But like, Lisa, we've seen your house. You don't even have art on the walls. Like, you're not, I just,
wow.
You know what I mean? Like,
wow,
not
that's a really good point. No, that's valid. I've never noticed that. All I ever noticed about her is that she's sitting on a couch and she's yelling at her husband.
Mm-hmm. And then he's like, you don't listen to me. And she's like, stop interrupting me. You know, like she's and then she just like demonstrably doesn't listen to him.
Do you think that Angie is copying Lisa?
No.
But Angie does have a deal with Arby's.
I mean, all of these housewives, I mean, that's
on Arby's.
That's honestly, I don't know who is the loser in that, if it's Angie or Arby's, because I know how they make those sandwiches. But
you want to talk about horses?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's what Lisa Barlow is doing with 2 horses. She's like, enjoy your Arby's deal. I can't wait. Like, all of these people just want a deal with somebody. So like, maybe she's the only person who's truly copying. Well, Stacey on Potomac is truly copying Wendy every beat of her life. And Heather is just frantically scrambling for like, could I be Lisa? Could I be Whitney? Could I be this person? Could I be Jen Shah? Like, she is trying to fill her like lack of sense of self with another person on her show. Like, the best part of those Cartier watches was Mary going, ew, who wears a Cartier watch? They're for old ladies. And then being like, I guess we're not that young. Like, that's like when my friends complain about like Vanderpump Rules and they're like, well, I don't relate to these people. And it's like, you should never relate to anyone on Vanderpump Rules. If you do, you need to like check yourself in somewhere immediately.
Actually, you shouldn't relate to anybody on any of these shows.
Ideally, that is true. I will say Bravo has helped me check. Yeah. Bravo has helped me check my own bad behavior more than once of saying, I am riding so hard for this housewife. I really need to say what's going on. Like, what am I doing in my life that makes me think she is correct in anything she's doing?
That's right. You mentioned Jen Shah, and we can't not say it. She's out in the wild. She's out in the wild.
That's right. Reality TTs, call your parents, let them know scams are gonna go up on their phones. Don't give money to anybody. Elizabeth Holmes is still back there in prison. I think. Is she back in?
She is. She's back there with Ghislaine.
Yes. Wow. What a trio.
Well, she's back, and so watch out, Heather Gay.
Yeah.
Because in this fight, like Heather's saying something like, Meredith, there are bigger things, either bigger bombs that have been dropped in your lap that you've had less of a reaction over than the reaction that you're having over Brittany. Which I would say maybe she's talking about the Jen Shah thing, because we mustn't forget that like they even called Jen Shah that one season where she was like waiting to go to prison at the reunion. They like called her, and like Meredith was like, yeah, that's her, that's my friend. And like, so I think there's that. But then I would also say, well, you too, Heather, like you've ridden and died for a person who has killed people.
And now you're being fake upset about Meredith calling you a liar. Like,
please.
It's also, yeah, if somebody said on camera, your husband's cheating on you, I would be more upset about that than like,
yeah,
Jen Shah. Like, I mean, like, I think the fact that Meredith is so upset is what's actually interesting, because it's like, okay, well, what's Seth up to? You notice we have not seen hide nor hair of Seth this season, and he loves to be on camera.
That's a really good point. We saw him in the beginning of this season trying to, like, I don't know, find out where to put a DJ booth and
put
like
Chloe on his shoulders.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was like, "Where's the caviar station gonna go? And then where does the DJ booth go? And let's go up on the attic." And like that was the one time we saw him. We also saw him in that rich lady that they tried to give us, like the socialite,
Amy the socialite.
I was gonna call her Linda because that felt right, but you're right. Her name was Amy.
Linda's not wrong. It's just her name is Amy. But if you said Linda, I'd be like, that's also right.
When Amy had that weird like eyes wide shut party where they like went up to like a hole and somebody just handed them like a champagne glass, and I was
oh
like,
my God, the most brightly lit party I've ever seen in my life. They were like, get every overhead light in this house on, flip it to full,
and let's have the party at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So that's like the last time we saw Seth, and like we haven't seen him since. So I do feel like maybe Meredith yelled at him a little bit because it probably is true. It's like he's probably just being sloppy, and like that's really all it is.
And it sounds, I mean, like there have been rumors about both of them forever, and if I don't understand why more people don't say like, oh, like more people on Bravo, like not people in my life, I don't want to know, but like why more people on Bravo don't just say like, oh yeah, our marriage is open.
Yeah.
Then there's nothing anybody can say.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like, we have an agreement. I'd prefer not to discuss it.
Yeah, that's fine. And you know what? I was thinking like when Bronwyn was like, I never said that I want to have an open marriage, when she was like saying all those things, like I never said that I have an open marriage. She could have actually used her conversation with Whitney to start some shit and be like, actually, Whitney said that she's going to probably have an open marriage soon. So Whitney, are you going to fuck somebody here?
Yup.
Hello.
If you as a housewife take down your defensiveness 10% and up your cuntiness, you will always prevail. You will always prevail.
Yeah, less defense, more cunt. Okay?
Yes. That's the perfect formula.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Vanderpump Rules. This is the second episode of this new cast of people. And I have to say, out of all of the shows that I watched this week, watching Vanderpump Rules this week was my favorite show.
Same. I'm so happy. Like, it's not going to be like the old cast. They're a completely different generation. These people had, Zoom prom or whatever. Like, they're not, they are formed of social media. Like, I don't think any of them have a huge following, or maybe, I don't really know. But like,
no.
Their brains are like pickled in Instagram, like they're not going to be like the old cast. They're a whole different group of people, and I love them. No dignity, no pride.
There was a woman who had a birthday this week who was a COVID high schooler. Okay.
I mean, she turned 22 on the show. I was like, I forgot about even turning 22. Like that.
I don't know what that was. I couldn't tell you what I was doing.
No. I'm sure I was doing something very similar to what they were doing, except cold in New York. Like that's, and certainly no one hot was giving me a lap dance.
No, unfortunately not.
But someone might have been crying. So
yes. Yes.
And it might have been me.
Yes. I was just going to say cold, and probably the person crying was me on my 22nd birthday. I love this reboot so far. I know it's only been 2 episodes, but I think the reason why it works is something that I've been thinking about. The reason why this is working is I think Bravo is doing to Vanderpump Rules what I believe they should have done a really long time ago. We were just very invested in the cast, the Shishus and the Lalas and all that stuff. But I think that Vanderpump Rules kind of needs to function like Below Deck, where the show is actually the restaurant. It's not the people. So Below Deck, you have to be a yachty, okay?
Yeah.
Kate Chastain, love her. She's on other shows now. But once she was off, she was no longer on the yacht. We didn't follow her life off the yacht. Same thing with Hannah from Below Deck Med. We never found, like we didn't follow them off the boat. Okay, love Captain Lee, but we didn't follow them off the boat with cameras, right? Like
we don't even follow Captain Jason, and he's handsome.
yeah. I was thinking about it recently, and I think that he's probably bad at sex.
That would not be surprising at all. That would not in any way surprise me. I also think I think he's a Bravo guy. Like they, they're for the streets, so to speak. They are,
yeah.
They're all Mauricios.
Oh God, oh brother.
I can't. I mean, we will, but I can't.
We will.
But I love that. That's such a good, because like that restaurant, I also saw a bunch of comments that were like, the problem is when the show started the first time, Sir was a hot restaurant. Never in my life have I heard a person who lived in Los Angeles in 2013 say, oh, Sir was it. We were always going to Sir. I actually don't know anybody who lives in LA who's gone to Sir not for the show.
Yeah.
And my friends who live in LA have lived here long before Vanderpump Rules. Like we graduated college before. I mean, we graduated college back when they were showing 2-a-days on MTV. Like it's they had time to go to Sir.
Yeah. And I'm saying like, I think that the show should really, like, I love that's what the show is doing. Like, I think that when a person on Vanderpump Rules is no longer a server, they are given their pink slip from Bravo and they say, okay, well, off you go. Enjoy your influencer, your follower count and everything. Mm-hmm. We're going to pull a new person in.
Try to get on Traders. Try to get on Love Island. Try, but not here.
No,
I love that.
And I think one of my favorite things about the way the cast is set up this year is that the cast are too old for Love Island. And that is a level of desperation and like, look, I think that there is something really beautiful and magical about being a young person with dreams who moves to a new city to fulfill those dreams. Sure. Okay. I think it's great. But I think that the level of desperation in this cast is next level because Marcus is 35 and he is hoping to still work at Sir. He joined Sir at the age of 32 to try to network. And I was like, oh, mama, this is bad. Chris is 31. Like these are 30-year-olds that have said, I'm going to work at this restaurant where I will pool at the end of the night $50 in tips on a busy night because I'm hoping that this really means something. Like
I want to be on TV and maybe I'll be the Ariana of the show. Spoiler, none of them are the Ariana of the show.
No. And I think that is so delightful. I think that it is so fun. I think that watching somebody get a lap dance while somebody's crying in the background is just like chef's kiss, perfect. That one guy looks like he has a James Van Der Beek filter on his face. He's from New Jersey.
He's so Shane is his name.
No, there's Shane. There's Shane Davies.
Oh yes, and then there's Robert De Niro.
That one is Chris. Mm-hmm. Chris from Jersey. His little cousin with the eyebrows is Jason.
Yes,
Chris and Jason were the stripper couple.
Which it's I've seen some stuff that I won't say, but I'll just say. There's stuff I don't want to do with my cousins.
No.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't want to do with my cousins, but there's stuff I don't want to do with them. I am obsessed with Chris being like, I'm 31. I want to find like a down-to-earth woman and settle down. I'm really liking Audrey. She just turned 22. Like, Chris, you're going to be great on Bravo. Honestly, you're going to get right along with those Southern Charm boys.
He's like, you know what? I really like her. She's like a mature 22. She's not like a typical girl from LA.
Oh my God.
She's really cool and she's really smart. And then Venus is like, yeah. And she's like in a manifestation. He's like, yeah, I've never met a girl like that in LA.
Yeah. Or in New Jersey. Women, and especially women in their early 20s, love manifestation.
Yeah, so I want to talk about the manifestation because we find out that Venus is a manifestation coach and he's like, I came across this book called The Secret. Now, I will be very honest with you guys. That is part of white culture that I never embraced because it just didn't come into my life. But do you know about The Secret?
I mean, I know about it in a general sense, but I rarely follow a trend if it's a book. And I know that makes me sound very dumb. But Like people are always like, The Secret, it's amazing. Oprah, it's gonna blah, blah, blah. And I was always kind of like, I don't have time. Like I also never delved into it. So I know people love it. Oh no, are you okay?
No. I'm just looking. I'm sorry. I was looking something up. I was looking up what the whole process is about the book, The Secret. Okay.
Is it like, it feels like it's like the artist way or something. Like it's like people really like it.
It's ask, believe, receive. That's what it is, essentially. That's where I think that thought comes from, is that you clearly outline your desires, and then you believe that this is that they will work for you, and then you receive it. So this is important for us because we're not getting just one, but we're also getting a second manifestation coach on Bravo this week in Beverly Hills. I think it's cute to do manifesting when it comes to things like I have friends who recently started waking up every day and saying good things will just happen to me.
Oh, I like that. I think that puts you in a good headspace.
Yeah, and I think that makes anything that's good that happens to you that day feel like, oh, that is true. That is a good thing that's happening to me. But I don't think that that's the thing that's going to be like, good things are going to happen to me. Let me go buy the lotto ticket.
Yeah. I will say, like, if you're going for a big dream, like something that has held me back, I think, from a lot of stuff is that, like, I don't actually believe I'll get it. And so then, like, you're kind of undercutting yourself, like, in subconscious ways.
Yes.
So I think, like, if it can help you believe that, like, you actually can have your dreams and, like, you actually can get these things, then, like, it's good. But I agree. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, a bunch of money is coming into my life. Like, that's, I mean, maybe, but probably not. And also, like, what if you manifested and it's because someone died? Like, I don't know. That seems like, not that you will have actually manifested that. Like, you won't have done that. But, like, just the feeling of being like, ooh, I should have been more specific in I don't know. I think you should believe that you can accomplish things and you can believe good things are going to happen that day. But that's about as far as I buy into it as well.
Yeah, I think so too. I just love that, like, they've sort of found their new age Kristen Doty in Venus, because like Kristen she wasn't there yet when we had initially met her. She was not there at all. But she is there now, and we did start to get Allie Bally, who was a astrologer, right?
Oh, she was a natal chart something.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
Listen.
and a songstress.
And a songstress. So I love that we're getting this from Venus. I just love that. I love that Lisa Vanderpump found a sad person to hook her jaws into to take the. I'm talking about Marcus.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
geez, poor Marcus. Like, it is really sad. He's lost both of his parents. He probably shouldn't be working at the most depressing place in the entire universe.
Lisa's like, you don't have a mommy? You're saying.
Lisa was like, DJ James Kennedy the second. Like, she was like, this is how Lisa replaces her dogs. Like, she was like, it's the new Jiggy. I love it. Like.
Yeah, 100%. I also think she uses those tears. Like, I think she was just staring at him for a while until he started crying. And then she was like, put it into this cup. I'm going to drink it later. And
I have to feed some to Ken in his IV so he can make it to the premiere party. Like,
oh God. I'm loving it. I think it's silly and it's cute and it's fun, and I don't care about these people that much, and it's lovely.
Yeah, what I love about Vanderpump Rules when it's at its best is that everyone's wrong. And man, aren't we there? Everyone's
really
wrong.
Nice. It's really, really nice. I like also Demi because she's like, Audrey turned 22. Like, that's disgusting. Who even turns 22?
I mean, poor Demi. She's been crouched in the corner of SUR for 20 years just waiting for somebody to turn a camera on her. Like, my God. There's a chance that Peter's body is in her closet. And they're like, we can't find Peter for shooting. And she's like, oh, that's so weird. That's so weird, but I'll do it. Like,
I love it. I love it. Okay, let's talk about Real Houses of Beverly Hills. This week on Real Houses of Beverly Hills, Erica and Sutton went into a spa where Erica's same old storyline swirled that toilet drain over and over again.
And Erica was like, "Beef, take my peace offering. There won't be a second one." Like, shut up, Erica. Oh my God. Like, we know, a lot of people know you won't be giving second chances or their money back.
Yeah. Thank you. We also got a scene with Kyle and Mauricio. Like, we give a shit about that. And then
I will say, I love anytime I'm watching these Umansky women just dunk on him for being so gross and slutty. I am having a good time. Like, I don't care about it, but I love them being like, the valet. What's wrong with you? Like,
and then he sits there, like, he opens it. Hey, Kyle, here, this is my house. Come, sit down. And then she like sits down, and then he's just got his big old veneers popping,
stupid looking shorts.
And Kyle's like, "You're a disgusting slut, and and our daughters hate you." And he's like, "Okay."
I'm just having a little fun. And Kyle's like, "I bought you towels." And I don't know why she's so obsessed with him having towels. Like,
it's so weird.
If she needs him to have that many towels, can't she just send them with the girls? Like, also, I'm like, I mean, 8 towels is a lot of like, how many towels are I'm like going through my towels being like, do I have enough towels? Like, oh my God.
No, I think that 8 towels for 2 people, like for when Portia comes over, and then for one Mauricio. Like, Mauricio is a man. They use the same towel for their face, their butts, their legs for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, until somebody takes that towel and puts it in the laundry, that will get used.
And I am so sure that Mauricio has a house cleaner who comes by once a week and washes those towels.
100%.
So what, Kyle? If you're looking for a Macy's Linens sponsorship, like, cool it.
That's probably what it is. Then the ladies painted men like French girls at Jennifer Tilly's house, and we met a new housewife, Amanda, a manifestation coach, and another one. And but most importantly, at the end, we sort of got Kyle to talk about Morgan. Oh, brother.
You want to talk about things I don't care about at all. Like, I never care about anybody's sexuality unless it like affects me in some extremely direct way. And like Kyle being like so precious with all of this stuff, get off the show. You don't want to share your life. Same with Erica. Erica's always like, "You're being open. I'm being open." And it's like, no, you're not. Things are in the press, and then you yell at anybody who brings it up on the show. That's not being open.
Yeah. What do you think about Dorit and Kyle and their friendship? Because I think at the end of the day, Kyle is a fucking pick-me.
Mm-hmm. I do think Kyle hates other women in like a very deep-seated way. If I were going through, or if anyone I know was going through a contentious divorce and their husband was like playing like custody football by pulling little tricks with the kids, and then Kyle Richards was like, "How about you try to meet him halfway?" I'd be like, "How about you go out of this house and never talk to me again?" That was awful.
Especially because last week when they were all together and they were talking about also fucking PK making out with a woman in it. What's with the men with the valet? Is there no other place?
Listen, these men are calling the paparazzi, and the paparazzi are like, "Well, we're not gonna like chase you around." They're like, "I'll be at the valet." Like, this is them like trying to get a shot of them making out with a woman, and the paparazzi are like, "I guess we'll like be at the valet for a famous person, so we'll take a picture of you."
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Like, but I don't believe anybody is taking pictures of maybe Mauricio, but definitely not PK or Rachel Zoe's husband without them absolutely calling the paparazzi and being like, "I'll be right here. I'll be making out with someone. My wife, who's more famous than me, will be mad." Like, that's
all that is. That's all that is. But like Kyle, the previous episode being like, "Well, in PK's defense, why are you in PK's defense?" First of all, she goes, "He didn't know that picture was being taken." Girl.
Kyle, how do you know that? I thought you weren't being friends with him.
How about that?
How about be honest? Just be honest, Kyle.
Open and honest, Kyle. It's just like, it just, like when you love somebody and then you're like you're like a famous person. Relax, Kyle. Okay,
Morgan is also famous. The reason people went after her so hard is because the two of you were little weirdos about it. Like making out in music videos and being everywhere together and then being like, how dare people ask if we're together?
Yeah. I'll never forget. Ryan Bailey posted a picture of them walking together and they look like Garth and Wayne from Wayne's World.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet. For a snack. Snack wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Don't chew on that, Max.
Cooper loves that chew too.
Oh, now he's into Cooper's food. Wow, he is loving it. What do you feed Cooper?
Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula. He never leaves a crumb. I love it because it's made with high-quality protein, nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, and wholesome whole grains.
Looks like we're switching to Blue.
Blue Buffalo foods are made with the superior ingredients your dog needs to thrive. Can your dog food say that? Visit feedbluefood.com to learn more.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is on now with awesome deals on their most popular models, including adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe Hybrid. There's also the stylish Elantra, packed with the latest tech, or go electric with the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why my Biz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with my Biz plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit Verizon.com/business to get started today.
New lines only. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes autopay and paper-free billing and promotional discount. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge. Applicable add-ons, prices, and terms apply. Guarantee applies to base monthly rate and stated discounts only. Add-on prices additional. Offers in January 5th, 2026.
REI Co-op presents a perfect outdoor moment with the perfect gift. Picture this. You're ripping with your favorite person. Bluebird skies, blower powder, and frankly, you're skiing like legends.
So sick. Another lap?
Thanks to REI's curation, from lid to sticks, you nailed the gift.
No way. How'd you know?
Does it get more perfect than that? Give without guessing. Shop in store or visit REI.com.
Like two famous lovers, okay?
Like two famous lovers.
Sorry.
Garth and Wayne.
Yes.
Yeah. It's so stupid. Like, also, not to defend Kyle, but like Morgan, you used a housewife to get on a show, to get her in your music video and act very like sexual with her. You allegedly wrote songs about her. You invited her with you onto shows. And then now you're like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want my personal life discussed. Get out of here, okay? Both of you are being ridiculous. And then Dorit said on Watch What Happens Live, well, she's always single when the cameras go back up, which means that maybe like
she's still with Morgan.
Yeah.
And that they're just, that's not what we want to watch. I don't want to watch Kyle just like being in her house with her like daughters who are no Giudice sisters, okay? So sorry. You aren't even Heather Gay's daughters. And I don't care about Heather Gay's daughters.
I never remember who's who, and I don't know a single person's name.
Can't retain them. I don't need to hear 4 identical girls going, that is so slutty, like for more than 1 second. Also, that's not a storyline.
If you were dead-eyed and focal fried like the Marx kids, then I would have more interest. But instead, you are just copies of your mother.
Who I don't like. I don't care for Kyle. And then I've got 4 more Kyles? No.
Danny Pellegrino posted the video of Kim and the Amsterdam dinner holding up a napkin being like, oh, you're going like this, Kyle. Like, what is that? And I was like, yeah, that's the thing. That's what Kyle does. Like, you're acting like it's this like horrible thing for you. And like, it's not a big deal.
No.
Just like be about it.
Or
don't
just
be weird.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
Just be quiet. Like,
just say, you know what, guys? I'm a boring person.
Mm-hmm.
This is who I am.
My partner doesn't want to be on camera. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, exactly. But this whole like, oh, like, I'm just so heartbroken. It's like when you love somebody, like, well, I don't know who you love, girl. You're not saying it.
And why would you choose the show over them? Yeah. You have plenty of money. You also are recognizably famous. If you leave the show, you won't be less famous. It's your town, Encino. You like, no shade. I also live in the Valley, but like, let's not pretend we're anywhere near Beverly. Well, I mean, some of us live closer to Beverly Hills than others, but
in this chat, yes.
No, some of us live closer to Beverly Hills than Kyle, if we're just talking LA geographics.
No, yeah, actually, that's correct.
So not like, who cares? But like, Kyle, you are still pretending you live in a different place than you live. Like, there's nothing about you that's authentic, except I believe she loves her girls, and I believe she's made herself the victim in this Mauricio divorce, whether or not that's true. And like, Kyle can't seem to understand, like, she's got a good relationship with her first ex-husband and with Mauricio, and she cannot seem to understand that, like, that is not everybody's reality.
Yeah, exactly. I also think that it's so sneaky dubious of Kyle, which is like, I'm like, this is the Kyle that I do love, that she'll never admit that she is. She's like, oh, so I sold my house to this woman, Amanda, and all of my followers really hated her for destroying my floors. So I invited Bravo to add her to the television show that I'm on. And I was like, oh, that's good, Kyle. Like, that was so good for her to be like, they fucking hate her. Like, I thought I loved my house, but like, who knew? Like, all these people also loved my house. Isn't
it should crazy? Be a protected landmark. Oops.
Oopsie. Anyway, guys, here she is. Can you guys roll the footage again of her breaking my foyer?
And meanwhile, I'm like, an enemy of Kyle Richards is a friend of mine. Like, when she was like, 1985, that's the year I was born, I said, oh, finally, someone here to make things interesting. Like, that's very rude. I would not say it. I was born in 84, so I couldn't say it. But but if I were speaking with a bunch of people who were not born in the 80s, I certainly wouldn't be like, 1984, oh, I was born that year. Like, you don't have to do that. But I love, in this environment, you do have to do it. And I'm glad that she did.
I love it. I think it's really good. I think there's just something so yummy about a Real Housewife being younger than the original cast of Vanderpump Rules.
Oh.
Like, I think that that's so good. I mean, technically, so was Crystal. Crystal Minkoff was young, but I think she rarely talked about her age because of her husband's. But I am excited about this woman. I will say, don't love that she was like, those stepkids are my kids. And I was like, ugh.
I mean, that was tough, but also, like, we don't know the situation. That's you know, like, maybe the mother is like truly not in the pick. Like, we don't know. It's not a good look. But if she's like, I'm raising them, then like, better that she claims them on camera than is like, well, two of them are steps, even though she's with them all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I also love a grifter. I love a grifter. I love this grift. I love that she's like, oh yeah, I help women make manifest millions of dollars for themselves.
That's the kind of grift I love, because it's like, you have to buy in to be a mark. Whereas like calling the elderly and scamming them out of money, not fun. But like telling a bunch of like white women that they could become like rich from their minds. I love that, because anybody can buy into that.
Yeah, there's like life coaches, and then this is like a new level of Delulu, which is manifestation. And I just like, and like, look, I don't want to shit on your culture. You are from Los Angeles, but
I'm not from here.
But you know, I do think that it is so yummy to watch a person become wealthy by scamming other bored wealthy people into giving them their money. So I think, you know, I mean, hopefully those are the people that are giving her money. It probably is a lot of Midwestern and it's housewives from New Jersey.
Frankly, if you get scammed for being dumb, like, I feel a little bit bad for you, but I also kind of feel like dummies are gonna dumb, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, so it's not that it's a victimless crime, but it's a crime that I can enjoy. Whereas like the Tom Girardi, Erica Janes of the world make me feel like bad in my stomach.
Yeah.
Somebody who is just like making other, like scamming people just like them.
It's like a mental MLM also, I feel like. So I feel like it's like a different kind of scamming, you know? So, well, good luck with your endeavors, Amanda. I can't wait to see what you do. Yes. I was talking about the new girl, Amanda, but also you.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it too. But I knew. I can't wait. I want to see her with these step kids. If they hate her, oh God, I'll be so happy. Oh my God. We'll see. Maybe they'll love her.
Maybe. We never know. Also, I love that Rachel Zoe is using every opportunity she has to remind everyone that Roger sucks.
That is very funny. But like, I have really hated Dorit for a long time, but wow, I'm loving every bit of shit she talks about PK. I could watch a show of just women being like, and then my ex-husband did this. That's all my Instagram reels are just people talking shit about their exes.
Oh, that's so good. Get me on that algorithm.
It's incredible because like everybody I know is in like a happy relationship or is single. I need the gossip, and if I can't get it in my real life, I will seek it out.
I equally love being around, or I equally love hearing newly divorced people shit on their exes as much as I hate being with my married friends who just shit on each other.
Oh, that I don't like. You need to be extra, like you need to be free from the situation for it to be fun for me. Yeah. When I hear about bad husbands just like not doing enough to support their wives, I'm like, this is the opposite of fun.
Yeah. I mean,
this is sad.
Yeah, it's as sad as Kyle Cook falling asleep on a fan's couch and then that fan releasing Snapchat footage of it happening.
Nor Amanda commented on that footage and she said, this isn't even the night I'm mad about.
This is another night.
It's a whole other night. It's a whole other night.
It's so sad.
I'm so excited to watch Carl beat the shit out of Kyle. I can't, like, oh my God. I feel like that's when Lindsay falls in love with Carl again. Like,
they're going to be raising that baby together.
Oof. They just might. But I think this is Danny Pellegrino's theory, so it's not mine, but that Amanda and Kyle have split, but they can't talk about it till The City airs or whatever their show's going to be. It won't be called The City. It's called something right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's I think that's a valid guess because I think it all comes around programming, and the Summer House kids are really good about keeping hush hush on the programming. It's not, Real Houses of OC.
Yeah,
so,
they're not leaking anything. No. Summer House had to really climb their way up into relevancy, so they know how to respect it.
Exactly. Well, guys, we did it. We covered all of the Bravo shows this week, and there's no one else that I would rather talk to about it, except for probably the next person that I'm going to have come on, and then I'm going to tell them the same thing.
Of course.
So, guys, go and follow Amanda everywhere, especially on Blue Sky. Amanda Hunt and Kiss. Okay. And if you live in LA, make sure you catch her doing her stand-ups.
Yes. I'm talking about being pregnant right now. How interesting for people.
Congratulations to you. I didn't want to know. I didn't know if it was public.
Oh yeah, I've released it. I told my mom, so, and like
that's it.
My mom, everybody else, I didn't need to tell anybody else. My mom has been just the woman who was like, don't have children, I don't care, for my entire life. Is like releasing like Morse codes to people in Antarctica.
She's sending telegrams. Well, good luck. Good luck on that journey. I manifest a beautiful pregnancy for you.
Thank you. Oh, I'll manifest that too. Have a great weekend, and thank you all for listening, and thank you for having me, Nora.